I have a question. Marlen, who are some of your rivals at the international amateur level that you have in your crosshairs right now?
In the international, I don't think anybody is stopping from what I've heard of. Like, I heard everybody's going to try again for Rio. So I think the biggest competition, of course, is England, because it's one of the people that I haven't fought yet that are in the top girls that I haven't been in the ring. We're always in separate brackets, and I never got to.
Do you know their names?
Nicole Adams, who's got the gold medal in my weight. And then there's a girl from Romania, but I'm not sure of their names. I know people by countries. I don't know people by names too often. Do you know her name?
No.
From Romania? You know what I'm talking about, right? The little
I know
one?
who you
Yeah. There's a few. I mean, there's a lot of countries and a lot of girls. There's a lot of strong Russia and Turkey. But for the most part, I really don't see anything like that's not possible.
How have you felt since starting work with Victor in terms of conditioning and strength?
Right, so I've been working with Victor for about a year, a little maybe over a year and a half. But as far as being here for like a solid 3 months, it's definitely helped me so much. Like, I'm a lot stronger than I was, just all the way around. My legs are stronger, my punches are stronger, I'm more accurate, my core is stronger, and it all has to do with being able to do strength and conditioning and being able to keep my weight, which is really tricky because once you start to build muscle, you shoot up. And he's definitely been helping me, when to start stuff, when to taper off, and what to eat, and how much protein to take, and that sort of thing. So he's definitely made me an all-around better fighter, a better athlete in general.
Carina, can you give us your assessment of Marlena and what sort of skills she brings into the ring that you think are going to serve her well in the next couple years?
I mean, she went to the Olympics. She won a medal. Whatever she's doing it right, and and definitely, I think she ain't gonna have no problem at the nationals for sure.
Do you think her skills translate well to the pro game?
She's like you said, she's changing her style, setting down a little bit more on the punches, and definitely, in the pros you gotta stand right in the pocket and sit down in your punches, and she's on her way, to setting up a style like that. She just gotta stay in there a little bit more inside the pocket and in exchange, but she's definitely sitting down more on her punches.
Do you have the pro game in your plans for any time in the future?
I didn't before. I've been boxing for 13 years, so I was gonna stop, and now it's gonna be 17 when I'm done. So I feel like I don't, it wasn't something that was in my future, in my mind. But here lately, I do have like my own personal agenda to go professional, just for maybe 1 or 2 fights, to say I did, to kind of mark that territory, because I've been boxing for so long. But my goal has always been a gold medal. That's always been what I wanted to do, and I think once I do that, I don't know how hungry I'll be. So we'll see.
You have a lot of endorsements right now. I heard a long list at the beginning here. Coca-Cola, McDonald's,
right. I have
CoverGirl.
Nike, Coca-Cola, CoverGirl, Procter & Gamble, McDonald's, and I'm talking to Skittle.
Have you heard any feedback from other fighters, say, rivals or, friends of yours, about what their thoughts are on all the exposure you've gotten based on all those endorsements?
Yeah, different people have different opinions. People who are content with what they're doing and how they're doing it are usually happy for me. It opened up a way for women to get endorsements, because not all endorsements are going to come to me. Other, Dr. Pepper signed another girl. So different companies are going to want a different athlete, a different face for the same sport, and they're going to be looking around. So it's going to definitely open the doors for women, and a lot of people see that. And then a lot of people aren't so happy. A lot of people think that it's not fair, and it's, aren't so happy for me, period. But, to each is their own, so I'm happy with what I'm doing.
We've heard a little bit in the last week or two from Kalisha West and Ava Knight about their thoughts about, what they think you're bringing to the ring. Do you have any plans to put in any work with them, or maybe, stand off with them at some point in the future, sparring or otherwise?
Kalisha West, I don't really like to talk about her or say anything, because I don't even know how or why I'm involved in anything that has to do anything with that person, so I could care less. But Ava Knight is somebody who isn't exactly somebody that I like right now, just in general as an athlete or as a person. She started stuff with me. I kind of didn't say anything. I was here in her town, told her to come in the ring, and she didn't want to, and then wanted to talk about my Olympic status versus her belts, and still doesn't want to get in the ring. I'm not going to go professional to fight her. I still have something to do with the gold medal. So after that, that's really all I have to say about Ava Knight. I mean, I don't respect Ava Knight whatsoever. Her belts mean as much to me as the words that come out of her mouth. So that's all I have to say about Ava Knight.
Okay, thank you for. So we have been listening to Marlen Esparza, the 2012 bronze medalist from the Olympics in the 112-pound division. That interview took place on Saturday, March 16th, at the Undisputed gym in San Carlos, California, where she was sparring with Carina Moreno, who is featured in this video clip in the gray. That's Marlen in pink. The two of them have been sparring and are looking forward to future fights. Marlen, of course, in the amateurs, where she hopes to compete on the 2016 Olympic team, and Carina in professional ranks, where she is, of course, the current title holder at the 112-pound division, and is looking forward to an upcoming defense sometime soon. This has been Gopal Rao reporting for KO Digest.
Ask questions and take pictures, so just hang tight. Okay.